Hi everyone, we're going to do a quick stroll through the greenhouse just to give you an idea of what kind of plants we've got coming up for the spring. This is our perennial greenhouse, so I'm going to show you a few plants. These will be on display pretty soon outside in our outdoor sales area, so you will be able to come to either one of our garden centers in Perrysburg or Toledo to take a look at them. We will be maintaining social distancing, and we will be following all the proper safety procedures, so keep an eye out for these plants soon. This is an Icelandic poppy that's coming up here. A nice plant in color right now, very cold hardy, safe to put outside even in early April, especially with the milder weather that we are having. Grows about 16 to 18 inches tall and likes a lot of sun, so make sure you got a nice sunny spot for the Icelandic poppy. And then coming up here next, we've got some lavender plants. These are slower to come along. They do like some warmth and some heat, so they're still a little bit small, but a very popular plant, very nice and fragrant. You can see a little bit of purple flowers sticking out there. So we do have a few different varieties of those that are getting close to being ready that we'll have out soon. And then as we walk further down here, we're going to come all the way down to a few different varieties of what are sometimes called Sweet William or perennial dianthus. So nice different color in the foliage there, kind of that frosty blue color. Got several varieties of those growing. This is a nice low growing perennial plant. Offers you lots of color. Let's see if I can get a tag here for you. Wipe the dirt off of it and show you it's a nice spring blooming plant, so a nice early bloomer when everyone's getting ready and can't wait to get out to the side to plant some color. This is a nice colorful perennial for you for the early part of the year. And then another plant that's starting to come up and bloom right now are the English daisies here. Again, a nice plant that doesn't grow too tall. Will start blooming in spring, but will continue to bloom a little bit into the early summer. Again, more of a sun-loving plant, so I want to make sure it gets in a nice sunny area. If we move over here to the other part of the side of the greenhouse, we have a nice plant for shade. Doesn't need a lot of sun. You can see it's got a lot of blooms on it right now, and that is a perennial viola. So nice yellows and purples, a few different shades of this plant. Right next to it is more of a ground cover for shade, so if anyone with a lot of shady spots in their garden, this is a plant that will also bloom a nice pink dead nettle, or lamium is another name for it. Part sun to shade, spring and summer blooming. We'll get that nice pink flower on it, but mainly the frosty color of that foliage is what makes it really attractive for people in their gardens, because you get color from that foliage most of the year. And then as we move down here a little bit further, got a few other plants that are not quite showing some color yet, but a few ones that are right here, which is this hyssop, which is a little bit more of a taller, upright perennial plant, showing kind of that reddish orange. Great for hummingbirds and butterflies and other pollinators. They like that trumpet-shaped flower. You see a little bit more of the oranges right here. And then as we move down a little bit further, you've got some of our coneflower right there that's starting to come up. That again is more of a summer heat plant, so there's not too much to them just yet. And we got some more lavender. And probably one of the last plants we'll show you right now is this Ozark Sundrop, if you like that nice yellow color. These aren't too big yet. We've got them right here next to some evening primrose. And then there's some catmint right there. This Walker's Low catmint is a really nice plant, very popular. It doesn't get too big. A lot of purple flowers all summer long. So it's a nice plant that people like to plant in large bedded areas. They can take up a lot of real estate without getting too tall. And this primrose is a nice option for you for some softer pink colors. And then the Ozark Sundrop, if you want like kind of that yellow buttercup color in your landscaping, is a nice option as well. And one more plant down here is the balloon flower. Sometimes we don't always get these, so it looks like we got a nice crop and we're seeing some flowers on them already. Each bloom, as it begins to open, will look like a small little miniature balloon. So this is a pink variety right here, and a lot of these blooms are already starting to open, so I can't show you the balloon just yet. But that's a sun-loving perennial. Lots of sun, good summer bloomer, and that kind of a nice pink color, this pop star pink. So that's what we've got for you so far in perennials. And if you want to keep an eye out for another video we're going to make with in our other house with a lot of different annuals. We are coming to you from our annual flower house. This is where all the cool stuff comes from, to give you a little bit of a sneak preview and a taste of what we've got to come. So all sorts of different flowers on the ground in here. As we move over, and got even more over here on this side. Petunias, New Guinea impatiens, sun patiens, lots of different stuff. As we move over onto the tables here, you'll see all of our drip lines that we've got above the tables on both sides for all of our different hanging baskets that are right now on the tables, but pretty soon we'll put hangers on them, and all of these drip lines will be full with hanging baskets that we'll have ready for you for the spring. So as we look down over there, I see some begonias, I see some petunias, I see New Guinea impatient hanging baskets all the way to the back there, one little pink flower hiding back there. And we move over to this side to the left, you'll see I got geranium hanging baskets down there, and then one of our really popular, most sought after hanging baskets are these combo hanging baskets. Lots of different flowers included in those. Petunias, lobelia, calibrachoa, nice little mixture to give you different color and different blooms, you know, all throughout the summer as you hang them out on your porch or your deck or wherever you want to put them. And then as we move over here to the left, you'll see we offer a lot of those same combos and some different combos in these planters. So these are 12-inch planters that we have that you can set on the deck, on your front porch, wherever you really want to put them. So we've got a lot of different options to get a lot of these cool different flowers in several different ways. As we move over here, you're seeing different plants here for color, not necessarily flowering, but purples and greens that you can add for different textures and different contrasts in your combination planters or baskets that you want to make yourself. We've got begonias over here. Moving over here, we've got more petunia hanging baskets. Lots of different colors, lots of different varieties. Some dragon wing begonias that are slowly coming along here as we move down towards the end of the rows. Those are always slow. That's a plant that likes a lot of heat. Doesn't love a lot of sun, but likes heat in order to really fill out and grow. And then as we transition over to the left here, you will see a large selection of our geraniums. These are our zonal geraniums, individually potted, but we also offer them in hanging baskets. We also offer them in planters. We'll have them in little window box type shape containers that you can buy them in. Lots of different colors, nice flowering plant all summer long, likes sun. So just a little preview, we can show you, what we've got going here in the greenhouse. As you'll see in the next few weeks, we'll bring more and more of this out. We'll have a lot more of the hanging baskets up on the drippers and then eventually out for sale. And then the last thing we'll leave you with up over here is a lot of our fresh herbs. We have these available right now. They're not quite safe to put outside yet, but you're seeing lots of different basil. You're seeing a lot of different mints, sages, rosemary, oregano, lots of different types of herbs. If you want these for your kitchen, we will bring them up and we will sell them right now. They are available at our Perrysburg location in the indoor greenhouses. We can bring them out curbside for you. At the Toledo location, we have them right here in this greenhouse, and we will be happy to bring them out to you. But that's all for now, and if you have any other plants you'd like us to give you a preview of, just leave some comments below and we can do a little bit more of a up-close look at some of the plants. We'll see which one gets the most requests. That's all for now. Thank you.